You contradict yourselves.
Okay, mate. You're going to be saying for purpose of search under section 1 of PACE, alright?
You're searching me?
Yeah, I'm going to search you.
Wow, get your hands off
You've been
me.
aggressive and shouted at me, so I'm going to put you in cuffs for my safety for now.
Are you fucking mad?
Safety, alright?
Are you mad?
Give me your hand, please.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Careful your wrist, alright?
Oi, I'm recording you, you silly
I'm
cunt.
recording. Right. Obviously, you've avoided the knife arch, didn't you?
Well, there's no need to handcuff me like this. I've been stood here how long?
You've avoided the knife arch, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I just don't want to come through it. I just don't want to go through it.
That's perfectly fine. What I'm looking for is any privacy articles, mailed on so bladed articles, knives.
Do not touch my bollocks. Do not touch my balls, you gay. Are you gay?
Less of that, alright, mate?
Don't touch my balls, man.
That's what the officer's telling you.
Listen, bro, it's not a legal requirement. You're going to be hearing from my
PC
solicitor.
Edwards, 28212, the collar number.
You're going to be hearing from my solicitor. Oh, you're groping me, man. Sexual harassment.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a video that's blowing up online. A confrontation between Police Accountability Auditor Bear Britain Audit and a team of UK officers, and it escalates fast. IT all kicks off with a simple question. Do you have to walk through a police knife arch? Bear Britain Audit says no, the police say yes. What happens next? A full-blown search, accusations of assault, and a masterclass in roadside lawyering. So here's the real question. Who was in the right? Did the police overstep? Or was Bear Britain Audit looking for a fight? We're breaking down the full incident, the key legal points, the turning moments, and how this simple standoff spiraled into chaos. Let's get into it.
If you're going to search people, you should have your body cameras on.
I haven't searched anyone.
Yeah, you should still have your body cameras on when you're doing such an operation. Bad, isn't it, when a member of the public's got to tell you, yeah, I am right, 100% right.
It's in the police policy that you should have your body camera on.
Yeah, so why is it not on?
Mine?
Yeah, why is it not on?
Because I've not searched anyone.
No, but you're part of this operation, yeah?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, so it probably should be on.
You need to go through this.
Nah, I don't. I ain't going through it, and you're obstructing my way. Yes, you are. This is a public footpath.
Why don't you want to go?
Because I don't want to go through it. Because it's not. Don't have to. It's not a legal requirement to go through it, bro. I don't want to go through it. That's why.
Okay. Well, obviously, refusing to go through the arch builds our suspicion, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. Oi, listen. You think if I had something on me, yeah, I'm going to be stood here arguing with you? You're an idiot, mate. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot.
Okay.
You're an idiot. I ain't going through it. Move out my way. You're in my way. You're in my way. I'll stand here all day then. I'll wait until you go.
You can stand there all day.
Yeah. Does it make you feel big, does it? Powerful?
No, I'm just doing my job.
No, you're not doing your job, man. You're not doing your job.
Stuff like this is aimed to make the community safer, to prevent people from carrying knives and stuff like that. Alright?
Talk shit.
Okay.
You talk shit.
That's exactly what it's for.
You talk shit.
Alright, here's the setup. We're on a public street, and police have rolled out a portable knife arch, basically a mobile metal detector aimed at catching anyone carrying weapons. Enter Bear Britain Audit. Camera in hand, he makes it clear he's not walking through it. And guess what? He's right that I am in a public space. Walking through a knife arch is 100% voluntary. Police can't force you through one unless they have specific grounds. But here's where things start to heat up. The moment he says no, the officers respond with, "That's suspicious." That's the catch-22 right there. It's voluntary. Unless you say no, then suddenly, not volunteering makes you a suspect. Bear Britain Audit isn't having it. He fires back, pointing out the obvious. If he had something to hide, why would he stand there calmly debating a dozen officers on camera? The tension builds, words are exchanged, and then the officers escalate. They decide they now have the grounds to search him.
I don't get dictated to by you. That's why, yeah? No way, when I'm going about my day, am I being dictated to by you, or him, or him, or him, or her, or him. Not one of you's dictating to me to walk through that piece of shit.
You can go the long way around.
No, I can't. Ah, right, so if you really think there's suspicion, so if I turn and say I'm walking the other way now, you're not going to search me, no?
Don't be from our office.
You contradict yourselves, man. You contradict yourselves. You contradict yourselves.
Okay, mate. You're going to be saying for purpose of search under section 1 of PACE, alright?
You're searching me.
So, what's the police justification? They invoke Section 1 of PACE. That's the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. This section gives officers the power to stop and search if they have reasonable grounds for suspicion. And in this case, the officers claim that refusing to walk through the knife arch gave them those grounds. That's their stance. But here's where things take a serious turn. What started as a verbal standoff quickly escalates into a physical confrontation. Bear Britain Audit is handcuffed. and the search begins right there on the street. Throughout the process, he doesn't stay silent. He's vocal, firm, and clearly angry, accusing the officers of assault and harassment. But then, things get even more serious. He repeatedly accuses the searching officer of touching his genitals during the pat-down. He doesn't mince words. He calls it sexual assault, and it's all caught on camera. These are heavy allegations, and they raise a critical question. Did the officers follow lawful procedure, or did they cross a serious line?
Articles, knives.
Do not touch my bollocks. Do not touch my balls.
Okay.
You gay?
Okay.
Are you gay?
Less of that, alright, mate.
Don't touch my balls, man.
This is what the officer's telling you.
Listen, bro. It's not a legal requirement. You're going to be hearing from my
I'm
solicitor.
PC Edwards, 28212, the collar number.
You're going to be hearing from my solicitor. Oh, you're groping me, man. Sexual harassment. Sexual harassment. What are you doing, man? Fucking pulling my pants down. You're pulling my pants down, man.
Your pants, stop shouting.
He just pulled my trousers down.
You're searching your pockets, your outer pockets, okay? Don't shout. You're in a public place. And stop being abusive towards the officer.
You're abusing me right now. Yes, you are. You're abusing me now, Sergeant.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
No,
is.
he's not.
You look, you ain't gonna find nothing, mate, because I'm not carrying anything other than my wallet.
Put this back in your pocket.
Yeah, put them back in my pocket now. Get off my shit. Get off my stuff, man. Get off my trousers. You're putting your hands down my trousers, man. You just put your hands down my trousers. Yes, he did. Just put his hands down my trousers. Yes, he did. He just put his fingers down my trousers.
I'm going to fill out a record of your search, right? And I'll give you a code so you can obtain a copy of a search from any police station for the next 3 months, right?
Was that worth it?
And that's the problem, because based on everything we saw, the entire justification seems to hinge on one thing. He didn't want to walk through the knife arch, but let's be real. That's not illegal. That it's not even suspicious on its OWN. In fact, refusing to participate in a voluntary procedure is a protected choice under UKLAW.S. So unless the officers had more, like prior intelligence, observed criminal behavior, or other contextual clues, this stop and search may have been on shaky legal ground from the start. And if that's true, then the consequences are serious. The search could be deemed unlawful, the detainment could be classed as wrongful, and the allegations of assault, especially if Bear Britain Audit chooses to pursue them, could open the door to legal action against the officers personally. The irony, if the officers had simply accepted his refusal and let him walk away, this entire confrontation never would have happened. Instead, we're left with a heated standoff, a questionable search, and a viral video that's now sparking nationwide debate on policing powers, public rights, and where the line really is between safety and overreach.
You know people don't have to go through here. And then to use Section 1 as pace as your reasonable suspicion is abuse of powers, man. It's abuse of Section 1 of pace, and you know it. You know it as a sergeant. I hope you do as a sergeant anyway.
Watch out for this man trying to get the
Have I got eyes in the back of my head? Would you usually be here telling me to watch everyone behind me? Don't tell me what to do. Do not tell me what to do. Do not tell me what to do, man. Remember, I'm your dad, not the other way around.
Audit keeps accusing them of abusing their power. Second, the public order threat. At one point, a sergeant tells Bear Britain Audit to watch his language or he'll be arrested for a public order offence. Bear Britain Audit fires back that police are expected to have a higher tolerance for profanity, and, again, he's right. It's well established in UK law that simply swearing in front of a police officer isn't enough to secure a conviction for a public order offence. The threat of arrest here seems more like a tool to silence him than a genuine legal warning. Third, the assault allegation. This is the most serious point. If the officer did intentionally touch him inappropriately, it would constitute sexual assault and a gross abuse of power. The officer's body-worn camera will be the most critical piece of evidence here. Bear Britain Audit knows this and repeatedly states that everything is being recorded. This will be for the Police Complaints Commission and the courts to decide, but the allegation itself completely changes the dynamic of the stop. So, what can we take away from this? This video is a textbook example of how a routine police interaction can spiral out of control. On one hand, you have a citizen who is very well informed about his rights and is not afraid to assert them, albeit in a very confrontational and aggressive manner. On the other hand, you have police officers who seem to be on very shaky legal ground, escalating the situation by turning a voluntary act into a trigger for a forcible search. Instead of de-escalating, they met his aggression with force, leading to a situation where they found nothing and are now facing a serious official complaint. Bear Britain Audit ends the video by vowing to post it online with the title, "PC Sausage Touches My Sausage," which just about sums up the level of animosity by the end. Ultimately, this encounter serves as a powerful reminder for everyone. Know your rights, but also know that asserting them can lead to intense and unpredictable situations. What do you guys think? Was Bear Britain Audit right to stand his ground, or was he just provoking the police? And did the police handle this correctly? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.
This makes their legal position incredibly weak, and it's exactly why Bear Britain Audit keeps accusing them of abusing their power. Second, the public order threat at one point. A sergeant tells him to watch his language or face arrest under public order laws. But Bear Britain Audit fires back. And this time, his 100% right.uk law is clear. Swearing in front of police officers isn't enough to justify a public order arrest. Courts have repeatedly said that officers are expected to have a higher tolerance for profanity. So was this a real legal warning, or just a tactic to shut him up? From the outside, it sure feels like the latter third. And most serious, the assault allegation if the officer intentionally touched him inappropriately. We're talking sexual assault. Plain and simple, that's not just misconduct, it's a gross abuse of power. Now, here's the key. Body-worn camera footage, Bear Britain Audit knows it. The officers know it. He repeats over and over. It's all on video, because that will be the ultimate decider. If this goes to the Police Complaints Commission or even criminal court, that footage will either clear the officers or expose something much bigger. So what can we take away from this? This entire video is a case study in how a routine interaction can spiral out of control. On one side, a very well-informed citizen, assertive, maybe even aggressive, but clearly knowing his rights. On the other, officers on questionable legal ground, who escalate instead of de-escalating, turning a voluntary situation into a false confrontation. And what's the result? No weapon found. No arrest made. But now, the department is staring down a serious misconduct complaint. The footage is going viral online, and the public is asking real questions about police accountability. Bear Britain Audit ends the video with a line that sums up the whole thing in a, well, colorful way. PC sausage touches my sausage. It's crude, but it shows just how bitter this encounter became. Final thoughts: this was a messy situation from all angles. It's a reminder for everyone. Know your rights, but also know, asserting those rights can come with real pushback. So what do you think? Was Bear Britain Audit right to stand his ground? Did the police go too far? Or were they just trying to do their jobs? And how should future encounters like this be handled? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next one.